Hello everyone. Question number 1 is, which option has the incorrect spelling? So we are given 4 options here and we have to pick that option which has an incorrect spelling. Okay. So first one is hippopotamus, which is correct in spelling. Hippopotamus. So that's why not the right answer for this question. Excellent. Also correctly spelled. Grammar. Correctly spelled. But let's have a look at this word. This is not correctly spelled. Innocent. Spelling of innocent is this. This is the right spelling of innocent. I-double-N-O-C-E-N-T. It has double N in it, not a single N. That's why right answer is option C. Then we have next question, question number 22. Which option can be a collective noun? So what are collective nouns? Collective noun is basically a name of a group or a collection. Now, garden, grass, people, they are not name of a group. So they are not collective nouns. But one meaning of bench you all know. You must be wondering that how bench is a name of a collection. So let me tell you, along with that bench on which you sit. Okay, one thing is that bench. Where you sit. Okay, it's a platform where you sit. That is bench. But bench is also a collective noun. A bench of judges. Okay. So group of judges sometimes called as bench. A bench of judges. There can be a bench of magistrates also. Okay, so one meaning of bench is this also, like it's a name of a group also. A bench of judges, a bench of magistrates. So that's why right answer option B, bench. Then next we have which option is an uncountable noun. So let me tell you one thing first. Uncountable nouns are those nouns which you cannot count. One thing. Secondly, which are never plural. Okay. Uncountable nouns are always singular. But if you look at these words now, women, workmen, seamen, all of these are plural nouns. Okay. They are plural nouns. For example, women is the plural of woman. Okay. So it is definitely not an uncountable noun, because if it were uncountable, it doesn't have this plural form. Okay. It would not have basically this plural form. Second, workman, the plural of which is workmen. Then we have seaman, the plural of which is seamen. So you see, all these are plural forms of a noun. That's why not an uncountable one. The one which you see in option A, acumen. No, it doesn't mean that if it has men in it, it's for man. No, acumen is a different word. It's an uncountable one. Acumen means the ability to understand and decide things quickly and well. Okay, acumen is an uncountable now because it's an ability to do something, right? The ability to understand and decide things quickly and well. That's why option A is the right answer. Then we have question number 4. Which option is not a plural? Crews, fractions, ethos, or zeros? Crew. Plural of crew is crews. Definitely a plural one. Plural of fraction is fractions. Definitely a plural one. Plural of zero is zeros. Definitely a plural one. Okay. But this one, ethos, this is singular. Ethos is a singular noun. And what does it mean? It means the morals, the attitudes. The morals and attitudes that belong to a person or a group or society. So ethos is not a plural one. Ethos is singular noun. So that's why right answer is option C. Then in question number 5, we have to tell which option is an irregular verb. Now, before you answer this question, you should know this concept of regular and irregular verbs. So firstly, regular verbs. Regular verbs are those verbs of which you form past and past participle forms by adding ed at their end. But in case of irregular verbs, their past and past participle forms are not formed by adding ed at the end. No, they follow some different patterns, not this fixed pattern of adding ed or ied at the end. No. So that one will be an irregular. Okay. Now see, watch, watched, watched, regular. Look, looked, looked, regular. Study, studied, studied. Okay, Y is replaced with IED. So definitely a regular verb it is. IED or ED, they are regular verbs. If I talk about read, this one is irregular because past and past participle forms of read are not readed, readed. No, there is no such word. If I talk about this verb and its present, past and past participle form, it is read in present form, read in past form, and read in past participle form. Spelling is same, you see. Pronunciation is a bit different, but you see, it's not readed for sure. Read, read, read. All are same. All three forms are same. So this one is irregular. Then in question number 6, we have to tell which option is a synonym of adversity. What is adversity? Adversity means a difficult or unpleasant situation. It is a difficult or unpleasant situation. So, if I talk about the similar meaning is of calamity. Calamity means any event that causes destruction, that causes damage. For example, we have natural calamities. We have earthquakes, we have floods, we have volcanoes, we have, you can say drought is there. Okay, so we have natural calamities. Any event that causes destruction, that causes damage means it's an unpleasant situation. That's why these two are similar. Favor, popularity, and benefit can be ruled out. In the next question, you have to tell antonym, the opposite meaning of friend. Okay, word having opposite meaning of friend. Relative? No, relative is not opposite of friend. Neighbor is also not antonym of friend. Opponent. Opponent is the one with whom you compete, right? With who? Opponent is one whom you fight against, or you can say whom you play against in a competition, in any game, in any argument. That is your opponent. So your opponent is not your enemy. It's just for the sake of a game or a competition that you are, fighting against them, that you are competing against them. It doesn't mean they are your enemies. Opposite of friend is enemy, and one such word which means enemy is foe. All right. So I can say option D is my right answer because it has foe in it. Friend, opposite is enemy or foe. F-O-E, foe. Then we have next question, quite interesting. Which option is the sound a donkey makes? Bark? Do donkeys bark? Or do they bray or grunt or croak? So see. For donkey, the sound is bray. Okay. Bray is the sound a donkey makes. Then who barks? Which animal barks? Dogs bark, right? Dog. Then grunt. Grunt basically is a low, sharp sound that is made by any person or any animal, especially pigs. Okay, pigs grunt. Especially this sound is produced by pig, is made by pig. Now we have crow. This is for frogs. Frogs crow. Okay, frogs make this sound crow. So answer definitely will be option B, bray. Then we have question 9. Which option is the baby of a whale? Now, this can be quite interesting and a lot of you can get muddled in this question. Baby of a whale. It is calf. You must have heard that calf is the baby of a cow. No doubt. Calf is the young one of a cow, a whale, or even an elephant. Okay, so calf is not only the young one of a cow, it can be the young one of a whale also, it can be the young one of an elephant also. Let's talk about other options also. Cub. Cub is the baby of a lion, maybe a bear or fox. Okay. Cub is not only the young one of a lion, it is the young one of a bear also, a fox also. Not the right one. It's not of whale. Pup. We all know this. Pup or puppy. Young one of a dog. Now we have whelp. Whelp. Whelp is what? Whelp is the young one of a dog family. Whelp is the young one of a dog family. As in a puppy or a cub. Okay, a puppy or cub. So not the right one for sure. The right answer is option A, cub. Then in the next question, question number 12, we have to tell which option is a homophone. Now again, to answer this question, you should know what are homophones. Homophones are those words which are pronounced same. But have different spellings and meanings. You must have seen words like one. See, one is this, W-O-N, one is this, O-N-E, one. You see, both these words are only pronounced same, but their spellings are different, their meanings are different. This one is the past form of win, and this one is a numeral adjective, one, or one is also a indefinite pronoun also. But my point is, they are called homophones. Homophones are what? Words like these, which are pronounced same, but have different spellings and different meanings. So we have to pick such an option which is a homophone. None of them is a homophone. Okay, answer will be none. 3, 7, 5. No. None of them is a homophone. Answer is option D, none. Now, we have question number 11. He arrived blank the airport by 10 a.m. In this question, we have to fill the right preposition. For the airport, for is used to show purpose. For example, we went for his birthday party. Okay, means the purpose was his birthday party. Okay, we went to can be the answer. We went to the birthday party, or we went for. Okay, to indicate destination, for to indicate purpose. So it can be for also. In, to show that something is inside something. For example, I am in the class. I am in the room, like that. Okay, it is used to show inside of something. On is used to show surface. The laptop is on the table. The books are on the table to show surface. So not the right ones, right? Right preposition here will be at. At is used to show a point. He arrived at the airport by 10 a.m. Whenever you are considering something as a point, okay, in the entire area, you use at preposition for it. Okay. For example, I am at the India Gate in Delhi. Delhi is the entire place. I'm saying I am in Delhi, but at the India Gate. So at is used to show some point. Then we have question number 12. Bears have claws. Humans have what? So we should know what are claws to answer this question. Claws are sharp curved nails. Okay, at the end of any animals or any bird's foot. These are basically nails. So as bears have nails or bears have claws, humans have nails. Okay, nails of bears are called claws, but as humans, we call it nails also. Look, okay, we have nails. It is not related to hands, fingers, or palms. Claws means nails. Okay, question number 13. Ganesh, who is wearing blank hoodie, is blank honest worker, but is paid blank hourly wages. Again, whenever you have to fill articles, an or the, don't go by the letter. You need not go by the letter, you need to go by the sound. Okay, whether the first syllable of that word is producing a vowel sound or the consonant one. For vowel sound, use an. And for consonant sound, use a. Hoodie, her. Her sound is that. Don't go by the letter, go by the sound. Her. A hoodie. Don't go by the letter, because if you see the letter, you can go with a. But this is pronounced as honest. O. H is silent. O is a vowel sound. That's why an. If you look at the options, we got the answer. We already got the answer. Means there should be no article. Hourly wages. Okay, no need to write any article before hourly wages, because it's a general concept, like concept of hourly wages. It's a general category. It's not, we're not talking about any specific or the unique type of wages here. That's why there will be no article placed. Or if you go with the options also, if you look at the options also, only option B is there, which has a or an. And then it is blank. Option B is the right one. Then in question number 14, we have, he walked through heavy rain without an umbrella or a raincoat. And so was blank when he reached here. If somebody is walking through rain without an umbrella or a raincoat, means he or she was supposed to be what? He became what? He was drenched. Drenched means wet thoroughly. Thoroughly means completely, means he was completely wet. Okay. Clogged means blocked. He was not blocked, eliminated. Inundated means flooded or overwhelmed. He was not inundated. Dripped means to be wet, to be so wet as to shed small drops of liquid. It also means wet, no doubt, but it doesn't mean completely wet. If you go through rain without an umbrella, you will be wet completely. You will be drenched, right? That's why dripped is not the answer. Dripped is just you are slightly wet and small drops are liquid are, falling out. So that is drip. Right answer will be drenched. Then we have question number 15. While playing, he fell blank a tree. Blank did not cry. He fell off a tree. Off is used to show possession. For example, legs of chair. Below is used to show that something is down. Okay, something is below. For example, the shoes are below the almirah. Okay, it's like under, below. On is used to show surface. For example, the books are on the table. The right preposition here will be from. Okay, because from is used to show origin or source. So we are basically trying to say while playing he fell from a tree. Okay, he fell from a tree. The origin was tree from where he fell down, but did not cry. You see, if somebody falls, technically he or she starts crying. Normally, he or she starts crying. But here is the opposite case. Contrast is given, so we'll use conjunction. But he fell but did not cry. Option B. Next, we have question number 16. Water in the ocean does not become less. Blank, it is continuously refilled by rivers. Now, this is the reason for this result. And to show reason, we use conjunction as among the given options. Okay. Though and but shows contrast. They both show contrast. Add is used to join two similar ideas. Similar words, similar ideas, similar phrases. Okay, so right one will be as. Water in the ocean does not become less. As. The reason being, it is continuously refilled by rivers. So right answer is option D. Next question is question number 17. Blank one of us was given a life jacket to wear as a safety rule when we boarded the launch for our tour. Every one of us, each one of us, some one of us, or no one of us. So see, we are trying to emphasize individuality here. Okay, that's why each one of us, like it didn't happen collectively. We are trying to focus on each and every individual, like separately. So to show individuality, okay, it is LITY, right? To show individuality, we write each. Each one of us suggests that every single person was given the life jacket separately. Okay, so this thing happened individually. Like each one of us was given life jacket separately as an individual. Everyone, got this. Every is used for collection, collectively, to show collectiveness. But to show individuality, go with each. Next one is from a question tag. Now, what is a question tag? Question tag is a mini question that you use after a statement to ask for confirmation. For example, it is hot today. And then this, isn't it? So this isn't it is nothing but a question tag. It is hot today. I made a statement, isn't it? Now I have used a mini question to ask for confirmation. So that is a question tag. In question tag, there are only two words. One is helping verb, another one is a pronoun. That will be placed according to the statement. Like is given as helping verb, it is a pronoun. So isn't it? One more thing, if the statement is positive, question tag will be negative and vice versa. Means if the statement is negative, question tag will be positive. Now we have a positive statement. We are going. Helping verb is are. Positive statement, so negative question tag. Pronoun is already given me. So answer will be option C, aren't. Finally, we are going for a picnic tomorrow. Aren't we? So this is a question tag. Now, next question is question number 19. I want a brush. I blank to paint. I should to, can to, must to. None of these modal verbs, are followed by to. 2 plus V1. No, there is no to after them. These all modal verbs. If I talk about should, can, must, among the given ones I'm talking about, they all are followed by directly V1, not to. But after need, we write to. I want a brush. I need to paint. I need to paint means I have a strong desire to paint. Or I have this requirement or necessity. It shows strong desire, necessity, or requirement. So I need to paint. Then next one, we have question number 20. I wonder how he can do it blank. Now, some of you can get muddled here with this question mark. But question mark will not be there because it's not a question. If it were a question, it would be like this. How can he do it? Can you differentiate between these two statements? Here, helping verb is first, written first, and then there is subject, and then there is main. This is the structure of an interrogative sentence. After that, you write a question mark. But this is not the case here. Here we have not written how can he do it. So we are not asking a question. It's a statement, how he can do it. But it's not a simple assertive statement. So that's why period will also be not be there. The right one will be exclamation mark. Why? Because I have written, I wonder. I wonder how he can do it. Means I am expressing surprise here. Whenever you have to express strong emotions like surprise, anger, joy, sorrow, you write exclamation mark. Okay, for example, alas, he died. Hurrah, we won the match. Just like that. I wonder how he can do it. It's a surprise. I'm trying to show excitement or the surprise here. That's why exclamation mark will be the right answer. Option C.